That's fine. Right. Oh. As we need 19. That's the wrong 18. And the right books. Right. Yeah, I was going to earlier on this week, but the weather had been so bad, I just couldn't be bothered to go to the bank. But I did it this morning. So, I'm a bit confused now. Oh no, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, so that one's finished. So we've got 2 completed 18s. Yeah. So we're on to our new. So 19s, we just need ABC. And then we're on a new 18 that we need loads for. So that's a new 18 that we're going for. But I haven't checked all my spares to see whether we've got them all yet. So let's crack on. Oh. Yeah, I think it was Monday I went into Lloyd's for some 50p's, but they didn't have enough in there, so I think it was Monday, and I couldn't be bothered going anywhere else. So where are we? 17th of January this month. Close selector, I usually do mine this time of the day. Obviously you have the bigger tubers that do theirs later in the evening. So I generally do mine this kind of time. Don't step on anybody's toes then, do you? Oh. Right, let's crack on. Oh. So, what did you get from Shift P, Lou? Anything good? Steak pudding. Anything with steak is good. Yeah, I was stuck looking for A, B, and C for ages. Absolutely ages. So, what does everybody think of the Victory 10p's? 50p's, beg your pardon. Has everybody seen them? What do we think? And how many of you have already gone and ordered them now? Oh, there it is, right next to me, isn't it? That's actually quite nice. Oh, sorry. I suppose you want to see it. It's another steak quarter. It's Indiana. It was, mate. It was. It had me a bit confused last night. That's a bit better. The racing car. I'll be happy if it's going to be a bag full of steak quarters again. 6 was the best we've had. Yeah, just it confused us a bit, and even with them being the Victory, because it being so far, yeah, that's what confused us with it being so far ahead of Remembrance Day. Yeah, exactly that. So Lou had said, well, maybe they were going to do like one every other week or something, you know. It seems a bit daft they're only putting the fee into circulation as well. That seemed a bit strange. Did you not know? Yeah, the fee is going into circulation, but obviously only in the Isle of Man. I think they said, was it 25,000? I'm sure Lou would correct me if I'm wrong. Was it 25,000 fees they were putting into circulation? I think it was something like that. That's in better days. A tour of Olympic albums delivered yesterday. They're stunning. And I'm sure it was 25,000 of the letter fee. go back and watch it. It'll still be there. Seen better days. In fact, it's on bag's a bit dodgy. So is it Thursdays you're going live UK coin hunt? Was that what you decided on? Well, they were late, weren't they? Say 9 o'clock, they should be on at 9 o'clock. Yeah, this whole bag's a bit dodgy. Yeah, Thursday evening's good. Hi John, I'm not bad, mate. How are you? And that's a foreigner. Where is it? Can we see? Are you going to see that? Hey, I'm not too bad, John. God, the state of these is terrible. The state of them, it was virtually the whole bag. There was something wrong with all of them. Never mind, as long as the machine accepts them back in, it don't matter. Right, that's Warren. Think I've been banned on your not so much favourite channel. Spoke a few home truths. No more speech or answers. Told them to stick it. Well, where do you want to start? Is he a coin channel or is he a news channel now? I've noticed that he's got a 24-hour coronavirus update on there. So, I mean, what's he doing with his channel? But then, I mean, he certainly hasn't got any coins to sell. All he's doing is getting a load of old coins, stamping them, and selling them. He hasn't got any new coins whatsoever. He's an absolute con man. And it dawned on me. It didn't dawn on me, actually. Somebody sent me a message the other day. to say to me, Warren, you realise why he kicked up such a fuss over the charity money and why he wanted proof? And I was, no, why's that then? And so, well, simply because he wanted the proof that the payments have been made to the charities so that he could claim the money back in tax relief. So, yeah, it makes sense now why he kicked up such a fuss over it. He could be a millionaire soon. I don't think so, John. I take it you're talking about this Royal Mint TV. I mean, come on. Firstly, why would the Royal Mint pay £1 million to him when he's already stated that he believes they might have to, he might have to hand the channel over without paying a penny? So why would the Royal Mint pay him for it? It's an absolute joke. Good afternoon, Lefter. And then to try to get people to pay £100 to part own Royal Mint TV. It's an absolute, it's embarrassing. The man has got no morals, nothing at all about him. Hi JD, how you doing, buddy? Saw your videos this morning. You've not been doing too badly. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, I've been telling people all along what sort of bloke he is. People still want to follow him, still want to send him money, give him money, support him, whatever. You know, you've only got yourselves to blame. You know, just ask yourselves. This has now been going on for months and months and months. So what's happening with the money that's being raised? You know, all this money that's being raised supposedly to sue the Royal Mint. What's happened to it? Nobody knows how much has been raised. Not one letter, not one solicitor. You know, and people still support him and still say that he's legit and above board, and, you know, absolutely ridiculous. It really is. But as I say, you know, people want to carry on supporting it, let them crack on with it. Oh, Lou beat me to it. The funny thing is, there are so many two-faced people on these channels. Do not speak to me on his channel, but want to speak to me on others. That is what I say. The thing is, John, and I've been saying it for a long time. It's a clan. It is, you know, it's a clan that they're building over there. And you know, you're not allowed to watch other people. You're not allowed to follow other people. And if you're not part of that clan, they will do their utmost to destroy you. And you know, and it's just a joke. It really is. So Bailiwick of Jersey. I'm not going to be able to see the year, am I? 1992. Hi, CJF. Yeah, no, it's obviously just because of the language, John, so it needed to be approved. But, you know, I'll tell you exactly, and this should explain everything that you need to know about the man. Okay? Why do you think that he suddenly put a 24-hour video up with regards to the coronavirus? Well, I'll explain then. Okay? He doesn't give two monkeys about the coronavirus. He's put a video up there purely because he knows that people are going to be searching for updates and people are going to be looking for it. So he's put it up there purely for a financial gain. He's expecting that 24-hour live stream to get lots and lots of hits so he can financially benefit from it. And that should tell you everything you need to know about the man. I mean, it's not a surprise because he tried it, you know, when his father was on his deathbed. So, you know, if he's doing it to his own father, it's not a wonder that he's doing it to strangers. But, you know, that should tell you everything that you need to know about the man. Absolutely despicable. Yeah, he did. He messaged me saying that he couldn't wait for the Queen to die because it would force the value of his coins up. Many conversations he had with me about that. He couldn't wait for her to die. He obviously knows very little about what would happen if she were to die. Because the chances are they would continue minting coins with her portrait on it until the end of the year. And it would only be the beginning of the following year that would then see the next monarch on them. There's so much I could tell you, John, honestly. Why do you think that Butch is bidding in every single auction? It's simple. Butch is bidding in every auction because he's been told to bid the prices up. It's not rocket science. And that's why he's doing it. That's very true. If it's New Year's Eve, then what happens? I can't remember. There's a chap on YouTube that's got a series of videos out. It's something like Half-Wit Brain. But there's some, yeah, he's got some really good ones on there. He goes into a lot of detail, not just with coins, but with notes as well, what would happen with the notes. And he reckons that her coins could, or whatever monarch, coins could remain in circulation for 30 to 40 years. Obviously, unless there was a big I don't know, you know, unless there was some sort of big change, they would remain in circulation as well. And they know who's on the channel to pick someone who is not for a rollover. It's all a con, John. All of it is a con, mate. And I can't, you know, I've been telling you this for months, but hey, hello, Oceans, how are you? Not seen you for a while. That's a lie. I saw you last night. You know what I mean. I can't even remember on what channel it was on now. Was it on was it on Norfolk Coin Hunt's live stream? I got there just as they were ending. Yeah, so it wasn't it wasn't very long. Excuse me, I'm frog in my throat. So tat or treasure, depending on Lou's runny nose. It should be back this weekend. Whoa. Picked up a few too many there. Saturday 11 till 1. Obviously cancelled last week because Lou had a runny nose and a sore throat. It's obviously a good idea to tat or treasure because it's already been copied. So it was obviously a good idea. It's not, if you want to put it in there, Lou, you put it in there. I just think that it's a bit, you know, if somebody goes and does something wrong with it, they're going to come back and blame you. I don't need to mention any names, Oceans. Somebody that was streaming live about half an hour ago has tried to copy it, but unfortunately wants to charge people to do it. Is it £1.50 they were charging? Lou was in bed 2 weeks with flu a month ago. Felt like shite. I'm sure you did, John. They can try, I wouldn't care. Good afternoon, Bill. Good to see you, mate. Oh. Hi, Kim. How you doing? I was going to wear the Spurs top, but I thought no, better not. Things haven't been going too well of late. but that was expected, to be honest. Paddy, yeah, I must admit, I was expecting Paddy to be here. Were you going to give him a grilling for your email that he sent you? Press the North End token, I certainly do. We got a load of loose ones again. Let's sort them out. Try supporting Newcastle, that's hard work. I think you'll be safe now. I think you'll be all right. Lou, should I let you into a little secret? I've already ordered it UK. He sent me an email a couple of days ago saying about it. I think he said it was going to be dispatched on Friday, I think. So I ordered it straight away. Christ, some of these are in awful condition. Didn't Tom Finley play for Preston? He certainly did. These have been in the water, I think, haven't they? These are terrible. He sent me the email first asking for the Olympics puddled up and cube, and I said that, I don't know if you can see how bad some of them are in there. I said, no, I haven't got any spares, but you might want to message Lou. So that's probably why he emailed you. Could be worse, could be a Crew fan. Crew always used to be a good side. Used to play good football anyway. I'll show you these last three. And they're nothing special, obviously, but just look at the state of them. Hi Moira, good to see you. Surprised you have not sent one. The Spurs winners medal would be the first in donkey's years. Nice one, Bill. Christ, still, I don't know, there's at least 3 or 4 again in that. You can see it. They're absolutely terrible. Those bad coins down to me, I'm afraid. I was tunneling through to the Royal Mint Fault, got stuck halfway through, turned back and forgot to plug the box up. I like that, it was quite funny, I'll give you that one. Anyone seen the new Isle of Man Victory? We certainly have, we were just talking about them. I haven't placed my order yet, but I will be, I think, probably next week at some point. So I think I saw them. I think about 43 quid. I think I saw them for. I think it's round about the £40 mark. Football gets on loose 3D bits, it certainly does. Not a fan at all. I enjoyed last night's game. I must admit, I didn't think, once City went the goal down, I didn't think they were going to do it. But they did well. Hello again, Moira. If you're passing that way, just fill that hole I made if you could. Jenkins change into a football. 43.75 plus packaging. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. Hey! And there we go. We have an X marks the spot. What year have we got? I can't see that. Not a chance. And it's a 2019. Good end though. It was a good ending to it. 26th red card. I know, that's ridiculous, isn't it? 26 red cards. But to be fair, he does play football the way I like it. It's the way it should be played. And felt a bit sorry for him last night because he was played into that. He didn't have a lot of options. Casemiro was absolutely shocking and didn't really give him any options. But yeah, 26 red cards. That's quite impressive. I only managed one red card, and that got turned over on a kind of turnover on appeal. They lowered instead of a ban, it put it into a suspended sentence instead. On the proviso that I didn't get into any more trouble for 18 months. It was worth the red card as Madrid is still in the game at 3-1. I think there's no cap. Yeah. I say Casemiro didn't do him any favours at all there. But yeah, it was all right. It was good tactics from Guardiola. I think it sort of surprised everybody with Jesus playing virtually as a left back. But yeah, it was good. I can't remember who's on today. I think some are on at 5 o'clock, are they? I know Arsenal. Was it Arsenal? I can't think who they're playing. Olympiacos. Morris. I think if he posted, if he passed a little bit more, would be better. Well, and what I can't understand, people value most 10p's at £3 each. They said you can buy the set and binder for 56 on change checker, sell them at 7. Well, there you go. There you go. I must admit, I am surprised with Mahrez because I didn't think when he went to City, I didn't think he'd fit in at all there. And I think he struggled a little bit to begin with, but yes, come around and done well. I got a full set for 40 being posted tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you where from. It is a lot of work splitting it all up. Sets will always be cheap, but I would imagine so. A set for £2.60. I've still got to take a drive over to West Sussex at some point. Coins for my niece. It's either that or just post it to her. You'll notice how much better Warren looks without his head showing. Totally agree with you, Bill. I couldn't agree with you more. Where's my mouse gone somewhere? I don't know why Lou's laughing at Jack. Oh, maybe about the tunnelling, was it? But that was ages ago. It really cost more than that in postage swapping. I was lucky and got a few hundred H's from the post office. Lou's one now. That's it. If you get lucky and hit a full bag, then you're laughing, aren't you? And even now, I mean, I'm on all of the Facebook groups, and there's so many swaps and that on there. And they're, to be fair, a lot of them are cheaper on there than they are on eBay. This looks like another dirty bag. Yeah, it's horrible. Another one of Jack's bags. There's at least 4 in there. Filthy. Needs a shilling for the meter. Yeah, absolute mank. Well, as long as they go back in the machine, I'm not that fussed. Yeah, I was saying, there was somebody on one of the Facebook groups selling any letter. I think it was £2. Christ, £2.75 or £2.25 for any letter. Were they chasing you, Jack? Good God. Yeah, I think it was £2.25 for any letter. So, you know, there are deals out there still to be had. I've been picking up a few off eBay recently. For silly money. Leave them to it, Bill. Honestly, mate, it really. I'd be offended if I hadn't got a thumbs down. You know, to have got thumbs down really, really makes my day. The fact that they've taken the time and effort, because they're not following me, and I don't follow them. In fact, most of them are banned, so they've had to physically search for it, and then to take the time and effort to come on over here, which gives me another hit, and then they've taken the time and effort to put a thumbs down on the video. I love it. I love it. If it's meant to be winding me up, it certainly isn't. I'd be more wound up if I didn't get them. Lou, your house needs updating. Oh, you're a brave man, John. Lou does tell me if she's thumbsing me down. Oh, Lou, remember what I said to you earlier on? I sent you a message about somebody that had got, God, without being cryptic and without saying it on here. Do you remember what I'm talking about, though, Lou? I sent you a message about what somebody else had. I think they've undervalued it myself, but they've got a buyer for it. They've got a buyer that's going to buy the entire collection at £75 each. I think they've undervalued that. £75 each. Well, it's not a bad deal. I won't, you know. I suppose it's how badly you need the money and that, but I think they could have got more for it. Yeah, that's what I say. If you want a quick sale, and the person that I told you about was happy because they were trying to sell it on behalf of a friend, so they were getting a percentage. So they were happy. Somebody messaged me earlier on, and they had, how many was it? 50. 50 of the old £50 notes. 50 of the old £50 notes that hadn't been circulated and were all consecutive. And they asked me what value I thought they were worth. And I said sort of between £70 and £100 each. Sequential, that's the word. I said between £70 and £100. And they come back and they've got a buyer for them for £75 each. But that's what I said. If you were going to sell them individually, as opposed to, you know, selling them in the entire set, obviously selling them in a set is going to be harder for, you know, to have somebody to buy the lot, isn't it? We haven't all got 3 or 4 grand sitting around that we can just. Oh yeah, it's not a bad deal, is it? It's all still over face value, isn't it? 50%. And like you say, it's if you need it, don't you? Have we got anything? We've got Ballywick of Jersey, 92. Where was that one? Indiana, was it? Indiana State Quarter. An X marks the spot. And some foreign coin. I can't work out where that one is. Yeah, I don't know. And like that, we're on to the last bag. If I need the money quick, it's an okay deal. Yeah, exactly that. What year for what one, Lou? X marks the spot was a 19. I think it was a 19. I'm sure I said it was 19. Do you think they'll bring out a 2020s? I hope so. But it's not looking too promising, is it? They've been very, very quiet, if that's the case. I'm sure it was 19. Yeah, 19, Lou. You're going to tell me you need that one now. Yeah, I hope they do, both selector. It would be nice if they did it maybe with some different designs on them. But I do hope they bring out another set. Oh, you need 18s. I could look, Lou, but I told you about 5 times it was 19. So it was pointless me looking for you, really. And just like that, it was done. I've picked up some off eBay. Yeah, so we got quite a few here. I've been picking up literally for £2 on eBay. We got a K. Let's see it. Well, £2 or less. I refuse to pay more than £2. C for cricket. Goodbye, Kim. Thank you for popping in. LS. You're going to tell me if you need any of these, Lou. Another C. A fee. And all of these have been picked up for less than £2. And a Y. Less than £2 on eBay. Yeah, just drop me an email, both selector. And we'll sort something out. Last year, the 19s came out in March. I don't know, it'd be interesting. So we got the 19X. This is my favourite. Indiana quarter. Let's see if we can get you better on there. Here's a racing car on there. That's quite nice. I'm really pleased with that one. Indiana 1816 to 2002. And I think it's got a D mint mark on it. But yeah, that's a nice one, that. Then we had the Ballywicker jersey, 1992. Not the right way without. Have you got a 19C? I probably have. Have I got an F? I think I've got an F, but it depends what year. And that was the foreign one. Hey, Barry Manilow. So yeah, that was the foreign one, which I'm not too sure where that's from. Maybe Lefter would know. He seems to know more about his foreign coins than anybody else. Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's mad I have over 1,018s and got my 19s the other day. 2018, a 2018 F. Right, let me have a look. I know I've definitely got an F. I'm just not sure what year. And what did you want, Lou? A 19C. That's an 18. That's an 18. So it's looking like a no for you, Lou. Sorry, I did see you. I meant to mention it, but I forgot. Let's have a look. I wish I could get all the people on board from the UK interested in maybe US coins, because I'm trying to come up with an idea of something we could possibly do with the Americans. What is the best coin site on eBay? I don't know, John. I just tend to search. You know, I spend a bit of time sitting on there. Depends what you're looking for, really. Warren, where did John Gamble get all the US pennies from that was sent in that green bag? From Ian. Ian, I think. Now, Lou, I heard you like Barry Manilow. Padley, seriously, I'm still laughing at your email for a queue. If I get any spares, I'll let you know. I'll tell you a funny one about a queue in a minute. Paddy, you've surfaced at last. Sorry about the spelling. Have you a free queue? Or when I need loads, Barry Manilow sent me that pic himself. He went and give that to your lesbian Bible friend. John, can't spell anyway. You need anything to fill your 18 album? I do, yeah. I'm on my third 18 album. Yeah, I've got an 18F. Actually, although I've not looked to see if any of these go in there, to be honest. No, I haven't got an 18F now. It's going in here. Sorry about that, Bo. Yeah, there's a group on Facebook I was on the other day. It really made me chuckle, and it was this guy that's just started collecting again. So he's put this post on there about this long list of coins that he's looking for and how much he's willing to pay for them. And he's put on there a Kew Garden that he's willing to pay £41 for, or no more than that. Surprisingly, he just got absolutely ripped. I need the letters. Right, are these 18s? Yeah. So I was on there on Facebook asking for a queue at 40 quid. £41 he said was his maximum. And after it had been on there for about 2 days, he then come back and he was, oh look, I really do apologise. I've been out of the loop. I don't know what the prices are. Shit, I think that's a 19, isn't it? That was right. I'll swap you 2 for it. Back for 5. Good to see you again, JJ. I'll buy 100 at 41 quid exactly. Cuba Gardens, no one's going to give it up cheap. Over 18 and 19, I'm not fussed. Did you get all those letters today? No, these were ones I've been picking up off eBay for a maximum of 2 quid. The only one that we got today was an X marks the spot. But these were ones I've been collecting on eBay for the last week or so. So I won't go over £2, including postage. That's important. Some stuff, but not the bag of pennies. I thought Ian sent him all to him, to be honest, because I thought he was sorting them and pricing them and everything. Sorry, I'm late. I was at school. I never apologise for being at school. Right, who wanted 19? I can't remember. Was it you, Lou? You wanted a 19. Were these 19s? Yeah. What 19 did you want, Lou? C. Or was it a 19X you wanted? You said a 19X. I'm sure that was. Plenty more where that came from, Lou. Lou, you just said X. Shit, we didn't get Warren some strong glasses. I need them. I haven't got them handy. I actually have got a pair of glasses, but I just never wear them. Oh, right, okay. I think you've asked me for 19s before, and I haven't got the ones that you need, I don't think. No, 19, I've got D, E. Where are we? Where was your list? A, B, C, R, S, U. No, none of those. Sorry, so they go back in the spares bag. Yeah, drop us an email, Vote Selector, and we'll sort something out. You've got 1,018,000, so I'm sure that I can sort something out with you for 18s. Where are we? Nice, you wanted a Barry Manilow. 19s, so I only have one. 18s. Blues, I have an idea, but I'm looking for possibly pennies. But USA, as I know, there was a big confusion and people ordered pennies. USA 1 cents. Have I got any Barry Manilows? No, I haven't. I forget what year that one was now. Lou, what was the CD that you sent me a picture of? Oh, Daniel O'Donnell. So you're all going on about Barry Manilow. No, but she's got a Daniel O'Donnell one. Paddy, get short ass, less letters. Right, I can't be asked to take that back to the bank today. I will show you one other thing that I got this week. That arrived today that I was over the moon. Oh no, oh hang on, there's another letter there. See, I've been busy building furniture, so I've got some other coins. I've just found another. I don't know what year this one is. A 19G. So I don't know if we need that one. Oh, of course we don't. We only need A, B, and C. But I might keep the 19s. Geez, crying over his furniture. It's not funny, Lou. I was trying to explain it to you this afternoon. With my arm, it's incredibly difficult doing anything like that. It's not easy. Right, so what I was going to show you. Okay, I'm going to get shouted at for this. But what I was really looking forward to was this. I haven't taken it out yet. Barry Manilow in disguise. It's in spanking condition. So now, apart from the... Oh, why is that suddenly gone dark there? Apart from the £50 note, we've now got the full set of the older banknotes. So yeah, proper chuffed with that, if I can find the other ones. I've literally just thrown everything into my drawer at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, see, Lou, I don't know what you're talking about. Bo Selector said it's nice. Can I put something on here for you all to check? I think you can. They're starting off with a 10 shilling. I just noticed that note didn't say I promised to pay the bearer. The £1. I don't know if I can do it, Paddy, for you. I'll have a look. Let's see then. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's bound to be Barry Manilow, isn't it? Advanced search for item number. Well, it's coming up as nothing for me. It's not coming up as anything for me. Yeah, the old £1 notes. That item number, Paddy, it's coming up as nothing. And the other smaller £1. Oh, that's still that one, actually. When did they stop printing promise to pay the bearer? I don't know. Okay, email it to me. Can I do it? Am I on? Yeah, I should be able to do it for me. So I'm not actually on eBay. YouTube. Then the £5. So does anybody know the answer to Jack's question? When did they stop printing promise to pay the bearer the sum of? Does anybody know when they stopped that? The last day they made them, and then the 20. Not a Scooby without looking it up, and Jack doesn't know either. Lou doesn't know either. Right, let's just quickly check his email. Item number. Go to. I love it. I'll put you the link in here. I love it. It's awesome. Oh, it is there. Well, I'm sorry I didn't see it at first on the £10 note. Yeah, it's directly under the Bank of England. Yeah, so it is there. I promised to pay the bearer on demand the sum of. Yeah. It is. It's awesome, Paddy. I love it. Paddy, you need a slap. 1984 for what? JD. I don't know which one you're talking about now. But I don't know. So yeah, so we need the £50, but obviously they're quite a bit dearer. So I'm thinking about possibly getting a frame and displaying all of those in. Oh, stop playing the bearer. I haven't got any notes on me, so I can't check. Look, I'm going to order it for you. Oh, I have got a note on me. No, it's still on there. So they never stopped it. So the plan is to try and find a nice frame and display the notes in it. Obviously, you're going to have to leave the space for the 50. But as we were discussing earlier, the 50 goes for sort of £70-ish plus. So the plan is we'll leave a gap. I'm far from flush. Far from flush. I didn't even know I had that £10 in my wallet. I love that though. Paddy and Jen, that is awesome. $30 Manilow ticket fund. From the Bombay Duck in London. That is awesome. Yeah, no, I'm far from flush, far from it. A nice frame of notes, then COA it, one of a kind. Oh, don't even get me started on the COAs because it was quite funny. Paddy, you look nice in blue. I haven't got any notes. Don't have much money, you forget about it. Because I very rarely actually get money out, cash point, to use in checkouts. I'm generally just using card. So yeah, I totally forgot that I'd taken some money out. But yeah, no, I think that'll look nice though. I think that'll look really nice, Alex. All the notes in a nice frame, displayed. Anyway, I'll pass for. I'm not going to go out today. I'll probably leave it till tomorrow now. Go and have a look. Not that much money if you get bar and have all the old English notes all framed. Trouble is they're the only horse and horses. Yeah, I think we'll go up. Obviously, I will get the 50, but we'll work on that. That's quite a bit of an outlay. He thinks he can sell domain names to certain companies now for big money. It's an absolute, anybody, it's just, honestly, Alex, it's an absolute con. I had notes in my wallet until the missus got her hands on them. She's still got my bank card. Why? Firstly, why would the Royal Mint want royalmint.tv? They don't stream live to YouTube. They don't have a TV channel. So why would they want royalmint.tv? And they're certainly not going to pay £1 million for it. And anyone that believes they are going to pay £1 million for it, seriously, get yourself a doctor's appointment. because you're not all there. In the nicest possible way. There is no way on this earth that they will pay £1 million for that. BarryManilow.tv, Lou #1 fan. He's off his rocker, Warren. I only watch him for the entertainment. The guy is a clown. This is it. I'm thinking of bringing out a COA coin stamp it with IIAWCOA. But now asking people to spend £100 so you can part own that channel, so that when it gets bought off him for £1 million, you will then get £5,000 in return. Obviously, what he fails to tell you is that actually, when that doesn't get sold for £1 million and it's left in his hands, you get sweet FA. You won't get a penny. So you might as well get your £100 out of the bank, go out your front door, find the nearest drain, and drop your £100 down the drain. You've got more chance of seeing that £100 again than you ever have of the £100 that you're going to invest in RoyalMint.tv. It's an absolute joke. And just a word of advice and a bit of, I'm not a businessman in any shape or form. I've never run my own business or anything like that. But I would imagine that if you were insolvent and couldn't pay your bills or your wages, rather than going around buying up pointless domain names, why not pay some of your creditors? Why not pay some of your investors? Or maybe that's just me because I've got morals. Give it to the first homeless person you come across. He needs some money for his teeth. Is he still not wearing teeth yet? I don't know. I just find everything that the man does despicable. Absolutely despicable. This about homeless, this has really got my back up as well. Because I've been homeless, I know what it's like, and it's not nice. And all this penny in the jar for the homeless people, and it's always homeless people in my area, homeless people in Weymouth, mentally ill people in Weymouth, people that piss in a bag in Weymouth. It's all the same. Never ever has he given you the name of a company, the name of a charity, the name of an organisation that he's going to give the money to. It's always a homeless charity or homeless organisation near me. Never once will he give you a name of them. He's banning people from his channel and website. I've done a video on the newsletter that was sent on the 15th. I don't get newsletters anymore because I'm banned. I've done eBay since 06 and was doing car boots before that. Homeless is another scam. It's all a scam. Everything the man does. And, people think that it's me being nasty and vindictive. And just ask yourself, well, if that's the case, anybody, and I've said it on countless videos, anybody come forward and tell me the name of his solicitor. Not one person can do that. And yet these people have been investing money in him to sue the Royal Mint for 6 months, a year, and longer. It wasn't that long ago he was bragging that he had £18,000 donated to the Royal Mint Fund. Well, surely £18,000 is enough to £18,000 is enough to send a solicitor's letter, surely. If that solicitor was Barry Manilow. Good to see you there, Diggers. So, far from it being anything vindictive, I just see him for what he is. And it's a dirty, low-life con man. And I will call him out at every opportunity. Well, it's just nonsense. And I just feel sorry for people that are constantly buying into it. I'll have a cup of tea, though, Jack. Go back and watch his videos from around December time. And in them, he was telling you that Ian Glenn and the Royal Mint and everything were going to have a really terrible Christmas because he'd sent them all solicitors' letters. Well, what's happened about that then? It's all nonsense. Absolute nonsense. He demands that we show evidence that we pay money to charities. It was all done purely so that he could claim a tax relief off that money. So I think it's high time that people start asking for evidence of where the money that they've donated to sue the Royal Mint is. He's supposedly suing the Royal Mint, and at last, I don't know, when he had his crowdfunding, it was up to £18,000, allegedly. So where is that money? That should be in a separate account, away from his business account. So it should be easy to show that. And it's time that people start to demand evidence of where it is. Well, he's a born-again Christian. Yeah, right. To be honest with you, Alex, I didn't think about it. And it was somebody that had been away on holiday, so I hadn't really caught up with everything. And they come back to me and they said to me earlier on this week, and they said, just been catching up on some videos, and I saw you were showing Ian evidence that you'd paid it to the charity. And then they said that the only reason he demanded that was so that he could claim tax relief. And to be fair, it makes perfect sense. Because that is exactly what he would have done. You're probably in you're probably in a good place then, Bo, if you know nothing. Lou, guess what? This is going to be a Barry. Have you signed her up to the Barry Manilow membership? What do you call them? Fan club. Born again Christian. Sorry, that has made me laugh. I sent you an A3 size pic of Barry Manilow. Oh, I so hope that's true. I really do. Go on my dartboard. So yeah, we will be back this week for Tat or Treasure. Guides of disgrace to the community on any platform. What was I going to show you? Was it that one? Oh, brilliant. I'm so pleased you have sent that. And look, they've even been signed for you. Well, one been signed by Lou. I don't know if I've got the other ones here, Lou. I know I did a video on them the other day, but I don't think I've actually got the rest of them handy. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the twat coin, but I don't think I've got them handy. No. No, so I'm in the middle of changing everything around. Has that got a hole in it? It did, yeah. It's a bus token, transport token. What do you call them, Lou? Bus tokens? My son gave it to a teacher and says, try to go through it. Has Lou got any Max Bygraves? No, but I've guessed that she's probably quite a Max Bygraves fan. That's it, British Transport Tokens. I don't know what else I've got handy that I can show you now. Oh. Glad I know nothing. Yeah, it's better off that way, mate. We built up the channel. The original subs he does not like. True comments. Most of them people who've now been banned or ignored have to get a USA person who carries bullshit on. Yeah, exactly that. 100%, John. Oh my God. And I mean, the evidence is there for everybody to see in the sub count. If he had still the original streamers streaming for him, he'd have passed 10k ages ago. But he's nowhere near 10k. It did make me laugh when we're streaming live until we hit 10k. And that lasted 24 hours. I think they picked up about 20 subs. I'm doing a twat tattoo on my wrist on Saturday. I think, Lou, you are in at such an amazing position at the moment to be going off to the Isle of Man in a couple of weeks, doing the bank run. I reckon you're going to be quids in. You get a couple of bagfuls of them victory coins, you're going to be laughing. It's only the fee, isn't it? The fee that's going in. But if you get a bag full of them, you're going to be laughing. John, that person used to be someone certain's best friend. Yeah, he certainly did. Is it really your birthday, Paddy? It made me laugh. I can't mention names. I'll do a deal with you, Lou. You get me 150 subs, and I will get I Love Barry Manilow tattooed on me. Is there a time limit on this, Paddy? I can't do it there. Let's have a look the other way. So if Paddy gets 150 subs between now and March the 10th, he's going to get I Love Barry Manilow tattooed on him. So please, if you're not already subbed to him, go over and sub Paddy and Jenny. I'm just trying to get his channel. I'll share a link. Jen just said she likes Barry Manilow. How many subs are you on, Paddy? Oh, he's on 41 already. So we need 109 subs. So if you're not already on there, go and sub Paddy. And to do a video of him getting it done. Took the video down with confirmation, non-conformist. He was also awesome. Do you know, Warren, if he had treated people right, he would have now had one of the best channels on YouTube with the old CJs, etc. 100%, John. Couldn't agree with you more. I'm not long back from the Isle of Man, got a good selection on the boat. Yeah, Lou's going in 3 weeks, Bill. And obviously with the release of the Victory coin today, it seems strange that they're only putting the fee into circulation. But obviously with that one going in, it's got to be happy for that. So yeah, so Lou, I suggest, Lou, that you do a video to get Paddy to his 150 subs. I reckon we'll smash that. Oh, really? I'm 100% on the or are they staggering them into circulation then? I was positive that on the Westminster stream this morning, they said just the fee was going into circulation, 25,000 of it. Oh, okay, so staggering it, yeah. That would make sense why it was released now then. There's no coin. Yeah, Simon, it's the 7 coin set from the Isle of Man. 50p's all spelling out Victory. 150 subs, he'll get the tattoo. 500, he'll get his portrait tattooed on it. Welcome, Lefty. Dave Left has been here the whole time. I don't. You're going to so regret this, Paddy. So please, if you're not subbed to Paddy and Jenny, we need to get him up to 150 subs. 150 subs, he's going to get I Love Barry Manilow tattooed on him. 500 subs, and he's going to get a portrait of Barry Manilow tattooed, and Lou gets to pick where it goes. I hope you don't get 150 subs, Paddy. It's basically released into circulation on the Isle of Man only. Yeah. But some of them, they will, they'll reach over here, won't they? The same as all the others. I didn't see you left. You must have been listening. I'm already subs. I hope I do. I hope you get 150. I think it'd be awesome. The only surprise is, Lou, I'm surprised you haven't offered to tattoo it. I found an Isle of Man 50p today. You'll smash it. Honestly. 1,000 subs, Paddy, you get twat tattooed on your forehead. Was it a special one? I still don't know. Where was this from? That's what I wanted to see, wasn't it? And it probably... Where's my phone? Check your change. No, that's the wrong one. Coinscope. I'm not going to say it's in the thumbnail. I'm back, my coffee, fed cat. Right, Jack, the first thing you need to do is go over and sub Paddy and Jen. So when he gets 150, oh, it's from Thailand. So the foreign coin that we found today was a Thailand. Should I be twats about backwards? The drivers in front can read it. Yeah, it's not a bad coin, that. I must admit, it's quite nice. Quite nice, that is. Might as well start it with Barry Manilow tattoo. My favourite was definitely the quarter. You can get somewhere to see it. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, that was quite a nice one. So I've been finding quite a few quarters in 10p hunts of late. Might as well start it with Barry Manilow tattoo. How many we're doing here now? These have all been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quarters, and they've all been found in 10p hunts. So that's quite good. $150 subs, and he's going to do it on video, getting a tattoo. 500 subs, and he'll get the portrait. So that's not too hard to do. I don't think it is. Especially when Lou puts out a video this afternoon. What was I doing? Also, don't forget, if you're not subbed to Lou, please go over and have a look at hers. She's on 247 at the moment. When she gets to 288 subs, she will be doing a giveaway. So there's Lou's channel. So if you're not subbed to Lou, please go and check her out. Spread the word. God, I'm dreading this. Thank you, Kim. Paddy, if you float around on live streams, you'll start picking up. Yeah, we've got to do it before, was it March the 10th? So it's only a couple of weeks. Here's Ocean for subbing. Hi all, what you find, Warren? My battery died and forgot you were live. We found a steak quarter, a Thailand tempeh, a Bailiwick jersey, and an X marks the spot. Any seen the new 50-piece coming out from Popjoy, big and little brown hair? I haven't seen them ones. We're just at the moment, we're trying to get Paddy and Jen up to 150 subs, and he's going to get I Love Barry Manilow tattooed on him. So if you're not subbed to, I thought that had already sold out. Oh, that's the sterling, the silver proof. That's the, are you talking about the Guess How Much I Love You one? Is that the one you mean, Bill? Guess How Much I Love You. It's been out for a little while. I think it sold out, but looking at that, it's the silver proof that's coming out next. Yeah, coloured silver proof. I try to avoid Popjoy because it's just too easy to spend a lot of money over there. Five subs already. I'm okay, Kim. How are you? Have you subbed Paddy? Sorry for the pun. Paddy, you have any room for any more tattoos? I'm subbing my body, John. All good, Alex. Probably see you over the pond later. That, David. David should have here 6'9" inches. That's it. Keep all them subs going into Paddy. Right, I'm only stopping here till 5 o'clock. Then that'll do for the day. Yeah, Popjoy is nice, but it can get so expensive over on there. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. Jemima paddled up today in my post, didn't know someone was sending me it. Awesome. So did they say who it was that sent it? Well, what happened there? Oh, that's been there, hasn't it? Yeah, I think the original love me too. David, did you win it on a giveaway? I think the original Guess How Much I Love You, it was limited edition, wasn't it? Was it 12,000, 12,500, something like that? And the silver proof, they've limited that to 2,000, but it's 49.96, which is nice, but not for me. Global Hunter sent me it. It's how to finish my book, so I will go live and start a new book when my book's finished. Global Hunter's awesome. He really is. He sent me a ton of stuff a little while ago. He is awesome bloke. Can't speak highly enough of him. That one's quite nice. See, this is it. So you started me now. Now I've gone over to Popjoy. And I really shouldn't be over there. Yeah, right, let's click off there. But yeah, no, Global was awesome. We've got a little deal going now that some of my spare 50p's, I think there's 3 of them that he wants. So any of the spare 50p's that I get, I wait until I've got a reasonable amount, then I send them to him. And he sends me stuff in return. But yeah, he's awesome. Should I get I love Barry Manilow on my ribs? I think you should get it on your heart. A big love heart with I love Barry around it. Thanks to Paddy as well. I'm closer to finishing it. He sent me 2 Olympics and a 16 rabbit. Awesome. That's what it's about, you know. It's the community's all about, isn't it? You know. There are some amazing people in the community. I'm sending Lou a Barry Manilow poster. I'll show you. Lou got sent pretty much the same as well. Oh. He's already doing it, Lou. There's no point in saying don't you dare. So somebody that we both, myself and Lou, know, recently went to Malaysia and come back with a load of coins for us. They're really quite cool, some of these. I'm not doing too badly on my 50p's at the moment. I think I still need suffragettes. And then the rest is mainly Olympics. So not doing too badly on them. Yeah, some of these are really, really nice. That seems like a fair deal, Lou. If he's getting a tattoo, you can get a poster. Yeah, these are really nice. Some of them feel I wouldn't say no to spare suffragettes, Paddy. So I was saying to Lou, some of these Malaysian coins, they feel really sort of light and almost fake-like, but they are really nice. I now still need an 18 rabbit, Tittle-mouse, Flopsy Bunny to complete my non-Olympics, and I need 15 Olympics. I will do. I'll send you my address, Paddy, after I come off. And then a Malaysian banknote. So I think you got pretty much the same sense of you, Lou, didn't you? So yeah, really nice. I haven't found a suffragette for ages, David. Absolute ages. So yeah, so that's what I say about the community, isn't it? You know, it's things like that. neither of us were expecting it. And yeah, got it sent through. Got a couple of Olympic spare. So yeah, so that was really nice. So I won't say your name, but if you're watching this video, because I know you do watch them all back, thank you very much for those. Those are really nice. Thank you. Oh, right, that's 5 o'clock, so that's me going to call it a night. Paddy, where'd you find all your coins if you're underwater all the time? So thank you all for watching. We'll be back live on Saturday, 11 till 1 with Tattle Treasure. In the meantime, please go across and sub Paddy and Jen. Let's get him to his 150 subs. And I'll see you all again soon. So thank you all.